Hello, my name is Carlos Duque, and this is my Tableau case on the Rogers Company accounts receivable files, which contains the AR balance as of the end of 2018. With this assignment, I was asked to create three sheets. The first one, I was asked to create a segregation of duties sheet. Also, I was asked to create a timeline sheet, and finally, a customer size sheet. For the segregation of duties sheet, this company requires that the same employee does not act in more than one of the following roles: accounts receivable, cash receipt clerk, or general ledgers account clerk. So with that given information, we created this segregation of duties sheets where we display any sales for which this segregation of duties controls were not followed. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for these transactions that didn't follow segregation of duties, where two or more of the clerks did more than one job. We were asked to create a timeline sheet where we will show some of the portions of the accounts receivable data over time. We shows monthly, given that this data that was given to us was over a period of 1 year. We didn't have much to choose from. We didn't think doing it every 6 months or even quarterly would now give us a good enough sample size. We believe monthly was the best choice for us to better have a better understanding of the data that we were dealing with. Lastly, we was asked to create a customer size sheet, and we were asked to display customers by size. We shows the size of customers. We shows them to be by the amount of invoices they have. So, for example, here you see customer 100140 has the most amount of invoices, totaling 74,177. So in our data set, the bigger you are, the bigger the circle is. That just means the more invoices you have. So that's how we arrange our calendar number of invoices. Lastly, it all comes together here. This is our dashboard. Here you can kind of like interact with all three at the same time. You have your segregation of duties sheet, as well as the customers by invoice and a timeline by month. For example, if we are going to inspect this violation of segregation of duties by this said customer, you can see that the invoice number here goes to the customer number, which is 1003339. The invoice date happened to be in September for that amount of money right there. And the same can be said if you click on this one over here, which is invoice number 566566. Again, you have customer number 100140, invoice date was done in November. That was the amount of the invoice. We concluded that only 10 of these infractions were made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 during a year. By the way, here you can see that's the name of the clerk. You can see the name more than once. Same as over here, and same. You can see all of these have one thing in common. It's the same person worked on at least two things during this period of time for this company, which violated their segregation of duties. They clearly state that only one job duty could be done by each clerk at the same time. So we concluded 10 of these infractions were made throughout the year, and we compile all the data together, and we can break it. We broke them down by month, by invoice total, and the clerks' names, and their invoice numbers here. This is the end of the project.